The opener for the main card very, very soon, and if his brother is anything to go by, expect really good high-level grappling, both featherweights.
This is going to be exciting.
Yeah, Stanca's first fight in Ireland, he's 2-1. His last bout was last year in Moldova last May, so.
And he looks well up for it.
Yeah, looks confident going forward. Love the entry by Shields.
Beautiful setup from Michael. He's got a tight body lock here. He's looking to drag his opponent to the ground, but
Stanca doesn't accept it.
He does not. Big role reversal here, Michael, with the big takedown.
Bounces Stanca down off that mat, and Stanca's wedged against the cage, so he's finding it difficult to find some breathing space.
Yeah, Michael's got a nice grip, tight waist, controlling the legs. It's going to make it difficult for Stanca to get back up, and as he does, exposes the back, Michael with the hook. I don't know what that was, but Michael is now on bottom with Stanca on top. I think that
worked out well for Stanca.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, he had that awkward reverse overhand grip, and just, I think, a little bit of improvisation, and just landed fortuitously in the guard.
Let's see what Stanca can do from top here.
Yeah, he has his back to us, so we can't really see what's happening with the grips. I think he has his right hand free. Because, he's popped a couple of shots there, but Sheen's trying to climb up, thinking possibly about a triangle, but limited space-wise by that cage.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be hard to kind of free up the hips and create anything whenever your opponent's lying over you very tight with no gaps, and your head's cranked up against the cage. And now Stanca's transitioned into half guard, but Michael looks to be coming up on a single leg here. Is he going to try and wrestle back up?
Yeah, he's got a grip of that right ankle of Stanca, so he's going to try and use that.
Lovely reversal and great takedown defense from Stanca. Stanca was in trouble there, and he's managed to stay on his feet.
He's got excellent balance, hasn't he?
Very good balance. Really kind of high level work here from both guys. Very technical. I'm looking at their records here, and they've barely got 5 fights between them yet. They look like two pros out here.
Yeah, 2-2 for Shields, 2-1 for Stanca, and it's a bit of a chess match up against this fence so far.
Yeah, Michael's got a grip on Stanca's right leg, and that's his leg that he needs to use to get back up to his feet. So he's kind of in this awkward position, but he's come up in a split stance, and Michael's capitalised again, dragging him back down to the ground. Again, maintaining that control on his get-up leg.
Yeah, it's a very frustrating grip if you're the one who's got your ankle held.
Yeah. I mean, there's not a lot you can do. You have to create a split stance to get back up and change almost your get-up leg to your other one, but it's a very difficult thing to do.
Stanca's got that Kimura grip from the bottom, but he has no space to crank the arm, so null and void that attempt, and a good first round, a challenging first round. Bit of back talk.
Yeah, we better. You know what? Regardless of who won that round, it was a very entertaining round. Yeah. Very high level technical skills.
Lots of small little battles being fought inside that position.
Both guys are up for this.
Shields out in that southpaw stance and shoots right in again.
Shoots right in, but doesn't set up. And again, Stanca was there to defend it because there was no setup. If you're going to enter, if you're going to shoot in for the wrestle, you gotta get your opponent distracted, get him to lift the hands, expose the hips, and then come underneath. But
and even have them off balance rather than braced like that.
Yeah, and now Shields is struggling a wee bit here, but he's down on that
very low
pick.
down.
He's managed to get his opponent down here with a beautiful ankle pick, but he's low on the hips. Stank is still going to be able to stretch up, and as we say that, Shields blocks his get up by securing those legs, so that's very good work.
A little Khabib style hook around the leg.
He's actually looking to go for the Dagestani handcuff here. He just needs to step over Stanka's left leg, and then Stanka's aware of it.
Supposes his back getting up and manages to turn right back into Shields just at that last moment, that pivotal moment.
Now it's Stanka's turn.
Yeah, let's see what he can do from this front position. That could have gone very wrong.
That could have gone very wrong. It almost looked like it happened in slow motion.
Yeah.
What did he try? A suplex?
He tried a suplex, but he almost found himself mounted, but managed to just roll to his left as they hit the floor and land in the closed guard.
And that's something you cannot train for. Who is going to try a suplex from that position?
Yeah.
From when you're facing your opponent, usually you hit the suplex whenever you've got someone's back. That was impressive.
Yeah, and it's generally not the kind of thing you do to your training partners too often either. I did something similar in a jiu-jitsu tournament once. I went to pull guard, and I think I pulled the guy momentarily into mount, but we bounced off the floor and I landed in his guard, so luck was on my side that day, but a bit more consequences in this cage than there is in the IBJJF London Open.
This is it. And what Michael's doing is he's getting his opponent against the cage, and then he's going very low. Traditionally, you want to be entering in at the hips, but Michael's actually coming underneath the hips, sticking his head in between Stanka's legs and picking that ankle. And it's very effective here. Stanka doesn't really have an answer for it. Michael now is on the back here. He looks to be underneath the chin.
Stanka spun just at the pivotal moment again, managed to just turn a little so that Shields wasn't glued to his back in that transition. But Shields is around to his back again.
That is in. That looks very deep. Stanka's going to have to work very hard to try and break that grip.
Even if he's on the chin. 10-second clacker. That was very close to being a finish for Michael Shields.
Extremely close.
Stanka did the right thing. He attacked not the choking arm, but the other arm, and just peeled it off right just in time for strikes over the course of the round. That would probably be something that you'd look at. There's a bit less trash talk after that round.
We could be. Michael could be 2 up, or we could be going 1 apiece into the final round. That was a spinning back kick into a single leg entry, and Stanka's coming for the finish here. He is throwing bombs. Michael staying nice and patient, keeping it on that single leg. Let's see if he gets the head underneath and goes for the ankle pick as we
call the Joe.
We train that every Thursday.
Stanka came out with some George Masvidal levels of urgency there, but luckily in that moment Shields had his head low again, so he managed to evade it.
You see here, Stanka's got to break that grip, so the leg that's closer to the cage, that's the leg that you use to stand up. But what Michael keeps doing is that is the leg that he's picking off the cage. So if you pick that leg off the cage, you can't stand up. You have to break that grip for you to get back stand up. That's why we're in this kind of transitional kind of phase here, where it's like, is he going to get back up or is he going to stay down? And it looks to be that Michael is just a step ahead of him here.
Very effective grappling,
and he's on the back here, body triangle, and
may not have been the brightest move by Stanka.
It may not have been.
It might have made things worse for himself. It's difficult from our angle. We're behind both fighters. It's difficult to see what's happening underneath that chin. We don't have a good angle on it here, Paul, but again, he has his chest shields glued to the back of Stanca, so it makes it very, very difficult for Stanca to get some space to spin or to escape that back.
I mean, Stanca's doing the right stuff here. He's protecting the choking arm. He's trying to kind of protect his hips as well, and create some space to roll out. But Michael's doing a great job of just staying on back here. Again, very hard to see if Michael is attacking the choke, just given the angle that we've got. But
bit of grip fighting going on, it would seem.
Yeah,
I think I can see the right hand, the shield's coming up in front, but he hasn't got that connection, he hasn't got that grip to the bicep. And Stanca is controlling the left wrist of Shields because he knows if he lets that go, Shields working hard to try and pull that left elbow back. There it goes. He's going to grip there, palm to palm, and he's just going to try and short choke, cinches through, slinks that hand to the back of the head of Stanca. Bit of hip extension here will be enough. Changes back to the short choke.
It looks like it's under the chin now.
There's a lot of arms, but he needs to give it a bit more hips. A little bit more hips and less arms, but Stanca spins.
That was amazing by Stanca. Stanca up straight away, not giving Michael a second onto the ground and pound. Big finish. Ooh, that was
no shots at the end.
Do you know what? For both guys, you wouldn't think that they were 2-2 and 2-1.
Yeah.
Those guys look like they're ready to go pro. That was a high level fight, a high level chess match.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to your judges' scorecards for this season. Your judges scored this bout 29-28, 29-28, at 30-27 for